Hey guys, welcome to this video, and this is a very chilled back one because in this video I want to talk to you guys about one actively recruiting company that is taking a lot of annotators currently, and I want us to talk about some of the applications you've done like recently. That is Atlas Capture, Meridial AI, and I'm also going to share with you guys a Google form at the end of this video. So I'm also going to be speaking quite fast so that I don't like the videos to be too lengthy. So let's dive into the first thing I want to share with you guys. So SuperAnnotate has been actively collecting a lot of people, and I've also done a video on SuperAnnotate some while ago. And the unfortunate thing was that some people did not pass the test, and many people could not get into SuperAnnotate. But currently, some people have been able to get into SuperAnnotate, and I'm doing this video because of this new job interface that was added to the profile section. Initially, we could not see active jobs like this, but currently now you can see active jobs on the profile. So what I want you guys to do currently, I'm going to share you a link to make application, which is my personal referral link, to be very clear. And if you don't want to use the referral link for some reason, you want to apply by yourself, you can go to Google and just search for Super Annotate and you can apply from there. But I don't see why you should not use my referral link because it's also a way to support. So if you look through these jobs, you can see the active ones that are hot. These ones have projects. Unlike the English role you applied for, which I'm also going to show you in a bit. But the thing about these companies is that the main thing is getting into this company. So it may take even maybe a month, 2 months, 3 months to get your first project with them. But the main thing is that you've already gotten an account with them and you're in the wait list. So whenever they have projects in your domain, you automatically get moved into those projects, which is a very good thing because you are, at least you have the hope of starting to work like very soon. So if you look through this active project right now, what I want you to do, I'm going to show you a link on how to make your application. So if you go down, you can see, just take note of this project because anyone you want to apply for, you're going to comment down the name of the project and request for the job ID for that project. And I'm going to go to this website and I'm going to get the job ID for you. All you're going to do is just comment the name of the role. So that is why I'm scrolling through these roles. So you look through them and see which one you want to apply for. So there's the physics, and also this United States is not it's just a placeholder. You can apply anywhere around the world. The team leads have clarified this, so don't mind that it's showing United States. So if you're a physics expert, mathematics expert, English expert, chemistry expert, but you can see this ones does not have any active project because they are not showing trending. But if you see these ones that are showing trending, French data trainer, Arabic, senior Python, JavaScript, Italian language, these ones are popular. They are trending. They are hot. There's even legal experts, engineering, mechanical engineering. So any of these fields that you look, that biologist is also hot. So any of these fields that you're interested in, you're just going to comment the name of the field and I'm going to send you the job ID. So let me just show you, for example, I can't open each of the job ID, so I can't do that. So if I click here, you see this job ID and I'm going to send you this job ID because when you're making your application, which I'm going to show you in a bit, you're going to need the job ID. Now, let me just show you how the application page is so that you understand what I mean by the job ID. So you're going to copy, let me say I copy this job ID and I just come to this place and I click because the link I'm going to share you is going to take you to this particular page. And this link is my referral link and it's going to take you to this place to make your application. So if you click on subject matter experts, when you click the link, you're just going to come down there. So I just want to show you the main place. Every other thing is very intuitive. So when you fill your name, your last name, your email, your LinkedIn link. This is not important. Then you put your country of residence. Now for the hourly rate, please make sure it's $15 to $20 per hour you're selecting here. So make sure you put $15 to $20 per hour. Then your job ID. This is where you're going to paste this code that you requested for. The reason I'm asking you to request for the code, you can also apply without the code, but it's better when you apply with the code. This is what we were told on the Discord. So it's better you apply with the job ID. This makes the team know exactly what you're applying for, plus your CV will be looked in direction of that particular job ID you're applying for. So you just need to click continue. In this case, when you click continue, I don't want to make a duplicate application. You're going to fill your resume here, you continue, you put your prior experiences, put your skills, then you submit your application. So it is as easy as this, and every other thing is intuitive. So just go ahead and submit your application if you've not submitted an application before with SuperAnnotate, because currently they are hiring a lot of people. Even on the YouTube community, you can see people saying that they are hiring, they got tired, and I've seen a couple people being referred from me, so I can see that yes, they are currently hiring a lot of people. So now let's talk about Atlas. So I saw a comment on the previous video I did. Someone said I am sharing something that came like 2 days ago without doing research. I literally spent 2 days trying to get valid information about Atlas. I spent my time on this. I was trying to look for information. I just could not find anything about it. And I was like, should I wait until 2 weeks when people are paid before I do this video? When I know definitely by then the shortlisting is completely done with. So what I didn't literally I had no other option than to do the video. And when I did that video, the guy said I'm promoting something that I was not promoting, I was reviewing it. So when I did that review for that video, I also went on to stress the fact that see this thing, I'm not 100% certain yet. If you go on Twitter, if you go on TikTok, people are reviewing this thing without giving any disclaimer. But I've been very conscious to let you guys know that see, this thing is not something I feel like 100% certain. And after 2 days of working, they did pay the people that worked prior. So if I had even shared it earlier, most of you would have already received your first payment from them. So again, this is not like 100% certainty that it's now 100% assured that you're receiving your money. Even if I know, yes, deep down personally, I trust them like 80%. And if I was the only person, I wouldn't have been worried about working with them completely. I would have trusted them. But the thing is, I'm creating content on this thing and I'm showing my face talking about this thing. So I want to make sure nobody is not like everybody is being paid since I am publicly speaking of this thing. Now, does it make sense that they are privately held? There's no face to the company and all the blah blah blah. Yes, it does. Now, I told you guys I worked with the original project that required the recording of the and activities that you guys are annotating currently. And in that project, these vendors spent over $40 for each of those 1 hour of videos because you recording it, they're spending over $20 to $15 for you just recording the videos. Then they have auditors that audited each of those hours and also paid even equal to you or more than you. So they are spending approximately $40 for each hour of those videos. Now, the owner of those videos is a very big tech company that all of you use on a daily basis. Everybody use them on a daily basis. It's not a small company. It's a company I don't want to mention the name for NDA reasons, but everybody use them on a daily basis. So now that company outsources the project of recording the hand movement to other companies like Turing, Micro One, Outlier. So when they record all this many data now, and they are still currently recording because the recording is still going on, and this is why they say this project is going to run for months. Now, when they record all this many data with the whole expenses, they feel like we shouldn't pay another people to just annotate this thing at the same rate, which is very expensive. So the actual face behind this company could be one of these big vendors that you already know of. But because of the fact that they don't want to pay so much and they don't want to spoil the name of their company, imagine a company like Outlier paying $2.5 per hour. It's damaging their reputation. It makes them an underpaying company. So most of these companies would rather just create a news like a small company that is privately held, or maybe outsource it to a small company that is just going to go anonymous and put out this data and get it annotated. And nobody says that, oh, Turing is paying poorly, or Micron is paying poorly, or Outlier is paying poorly. Because in this case, you don't know the company that is giving out this project. So this is a very big reason I know that could make them be privately held and not showing their face because of reputation. And again, I'm not trying to tell you guys that it's 100% assured, but I feel like the client that actually has the original data is not the kind of client that can be involved in controversies. Then there's this thing about the work taking a lot of data. Yes, it's true. It consumes a lot of data. For me, I use unlimited sub, and I know a lot of you also use unlimited sub. Data is so expensive. The only cheap one you can get is unlimited subscription, 30,000 naira Airtel using their MiFi. Or if it's MTN, I think it's still around the same price. So it's very cheap. So if you're using an unlimited plan, then you really don't care about how much data it's consuming. So buffering is your only issue, and I think they're going to fix that also. So if you want to give it a shot, please go ahead and give it a shot. But always remember, I'm giving disclaimers to these opportunities. Now, for a lot of you that did Meridial AI, a lot of you really got shortlisted, and you're already told that when there is active project, you're going to start working. The issue is that Meridial AI, like I told you, is a marketplace for invisible technology. And anytime a company becomes a marketplace, just like what SuperAnnotate is doing, they can hire a lot of people without giving them job currently. And they feel comfortable about it because they're like, this is a marketplace, we can just pick randomly, or when we have a project, we just collect some set of people. So you can bear with them for that, please. And again, it means that we applied for roles that we're not actively shortlisting. Within all those roles, I could see on LinkedIn that graphics designer role was collecting people and giving them jobs immediately. So graphics designer was one of them. I think registered nurse was also one of them. But these other roles like the QA, the linguistics, they just collect people without giving them jobs currently. So if you have applied for any of those ones, you just have to be patient, wait until you get an active project in your domain. And finally, I'll be sharing with you guys this form, and this is a form with iMerit that you can just go through, fill in the form. Like I did a video, like I think my fourth video backwards, like the video I did like recently. I talked about iMerit and I gave you guys how to apply from the website. And I don't think a lot of you have been shortlisted from that website. But this form is better and it's faster to be shortlisted for iMerit. So go ahead and fill that form and make your application. Now, good luck in your job search, and I hope you learned something very good. And also, just another disclaimer: I don't promise you jobs on this website. I review it, and if you're selected, you're selected. This is just reviewing. I'm not recommending any jobs or promising you any job. I don't have any direct link to these companies. I only review them. So just go ahead and make applications, and hopefully you get shortlisted for these roles.